Is it a cannibal? Is it a Holocaust? Are we talking about a buffet here? What's going on? Well, let's find out. Everybody, hope y'all doing well today. This week's Take 2 review is in honor of the director of the movie, Quero Diodato, and I always say his name partially wrong, so if I have, don't kill me. I'm better at pronouncing German than I am pronouncing Italian. But anyways, he directed quite a few movies in quite a few different genres, but he will always be known for Cannibal Holocaust. And Cannibal Holocaust was filmed in 79, released in 80, and it fucked with people very badly. It's about this group of explorer type people. They've heard that these groups have gone missing, trying to research these tribes in the Amazon, so they go to try to find those tribes. Well, they go missing, and this guy goes to try to find them, and the movie is pretty much him finding out what happened to the others, and him, making it back to tell the world. But the others, they kind of, to the outside world, they kind of get a sympathetic eye, a sympathetic ear, but the others are terrible people. They're terrible to the natives, they're terrible to each other, they're terrible to the environment, they're terrible, terrible people. And, they see all kinds of things. This is not a movie. This is not a date movie. This is not a movie to take your boyfriend or girlfriend to, if they're a member of PETA. There's animal killing. There's their special effects were good enough that they thought that they had murdered several people in this movie, and the director kept them away from the public for a little while just to feed that, which is wild. I mean, these days they would be trying to press charges, if they didn't show up out of somewhere. Anyways, yeah, it's a very controversial film. You get to see, it's funny how these days people think that, well, I'm going to do this is shocking, or that is shocking. Now some things, like, I've heard a lot about a Serbian film, and I did not have a lot of money at the time when that movie came out on DVD and Blu-ray and stuff, so I never picked it up. But I've heard enough about it that I don't think I want to pick it up. But that's the way this movie is for a lot of people. To me, it was one of those movies that was just too much hype not to watch it when I had a chance. And I would have shown a picture of my Blu-ray. I have so many fucking movies though, and they're so out of order, especially where I've been looking for things I've sold, and I've lost a couple things, so everything's way out of order. I just didn't feel like finding it, so I used to screen on Shudder. But if you like Italian movies, and 70s, 80s Italian movies, if you like cannibal movies, which there were several cannibal movies, and I might do a few more cannibal movie reviews, because there's I think Diodato did Jungle Holocaust, I believe, and then Alberto Lenzi did the Man from Deep River, and I've got probably 10 or 12 cannibal movies. I mean, cannibals could be something to chew on this channel, but yeah, it's, if cannibal movie, if you hear the word cannibal and your eyes glaze over, don't watch this. If you want to be mildly shocked, which, when I first watched this, I wasn't shocked because I'd watched a lot of horror by then, but I could see somebody that never watched anything like this being shocked by it. But if you've been on the internet for the last 20 years in any form, this movie's not going to shock you. But yeah, it's an adventure. And, you can say what you will about the violence and about different aspects of the film, but Deodato did a good job, and he did a good job on a lot. I have 7 or 8 of his movies, and he did pretty well on most of them. So yeah, if you've never seen it, give it a chance. If I've not scared you off from it. Anyways, we'll see y'all next week.